Hi friends, my name is Ingrid Perez, immigration attorney at IBP Immigration Law. In this video, I'm going to break down the differences and the nuances between the O-1A, the O-1B, and the EB-1A visa. When you begin to try to understand the nuances of all these visas, you start to feel like it's deciphering a complex puzzle. But if you're looking into what visa may be right for you or for the really talented person your company wants to hire, I think it's really important to have at least a basic understanding of these differences. So let's break it down. Let's start with the O-1B visa. The O-1B is for artists and creatives. The main requirement here is distinction, something that immigration considers as recognition of high achievement, shown as you being notable, celebrated, acclaimed, or well-regarded. And this standard applies to artists in many different fields. So think about makeup artists, culinary artists, tattoo artists, and so on. It does also include people in film and television, but these artists must also show something called extraordinary achievement. And if you're thinking, the O-1B is a really demanding visa, it is, but it's actually a lot more accessible than other visa categories. So don't be completely discouraged because a lot of artists or people in artist-allied fields go for the O-1B because it's actually a little bit easier to get. Next up is the O-1A visa, and this one is for top performers in sciences, business, sports, or education. And to get an O-1A, it means proving that you're sort of in the league of the extraordinary. You need to be more than excellent. You need to really stand out in your field. The O-1A requires outstanding achievement, which is a lot more than the O-1B's requirement of distinction. Outstanding achievement for immigration means national or international acclaim. It means that you are considered an expert in your field. So for example, maybe you won a prestigious award, published really important and impactful research, maybe you've made really significant contributions to your field, or you have a patent or an original invention, or maybe even you were invited to present at, some really prestigious research conferences. Even being a member in a prestigious professional association can count. The great thing about the O-1B and the O-1A is that you can actually file it at any time. Your employer doesn't need to go through a labor certification. You can also work for more than one employer for up to 3 years, and you can renew this visa. And the O visa is a dual intent visa, which means that you, as the visa holder, you could also work on getting a green card while you're here in the United States. And this leads us to the EB-1A, the green card for people with extraordinary ability in the sciences, arts, education, business, or athletics. And this is shown through sustained national or international acclaim. This is one of the hardest of them all and is the only one that is a direct path to a green card. It's not just about being at the top of your field, your work also needs to significantly benefit the United States. For the EB-1A, you have to meet 3 out of the 10 extraordinary ability criteria, but just meeting those criteria is not enough because immigration makes a tough 2-part analysis to decide whether or not your achievements are indicative of a person with extraordinary ability in your specific field. And for a deep dive into the EB-1A criteria, I have another video that I'll link right here that you can watch. And you may be thinking, oh my God, these seem really hard or impossible. But I can tell you that every person who has applied and gotten any one of these visas started from somewhere. You don't achieve this level of success and recognition overnight. It does take time, but it is not impossible. If you want to know if you qualify, you can go to my website, contact me, and my office will review your information and see if you could be a potential applicant. As always, thank you for watching and follow and like for more immigration content.